Hey guys, welcome back to the Thin Blue Lane. Today we're going to be talking about the NT1 AI-1 microphone from Rode, which I have right here. The first part of this recording is going to be taken on a PC microphone built into the laptop. And then after that, you'll hear audio with the actual mic like you're hearing right now. And try to make out the differences. Check out the difference. It's unbelievable. Hello everybody, welcome to the Thin Blue Lane. I am Bill. Nancy's just right over there, so don't ever fear about that. Now what we got going on today, we have something very special from Rode microphones. I want to up my game for both doing voiceovers, and I want to up my game for our YouTube channel. There's one really good way to do that, and that's with a good Rode microphone. And what I have for you today is a doozy. Wait till you check this out, guys. Boom, baby, looky here. This is the NT1 AI-1. And that's a complete studio kit with audio interface. It's got a high quality headphone amplifier. It's got a single channel interface. XLR cable is included and a 10-year warranty. Look at that bad boy right there. Let's open the box, see what's inside. What's a little bit concerning to me about this is the picture is a little bit different. This is a basic suspension. What the picture online shows is an upgraded version of this. I'm okay if that's what's in here, but also this shows a round materialized pop filter, and I'm supposed to be getting a metal vertical pop filter. It's what's advertised and what I've seen on the box here is a little bit concerning, but let's see what happens. Okay guys, I want you to know that even if what's in the box, the accessories are not quite what I'm expecting them to be, I'm prepared for a little disappointment by the picture on the outside. At least it's still the Rode microphone. And Rode makes some great microphones. I've always wanted one ever since I saw Jason with formerly Imagine Your Odyssey. Now it's called How to RV. He's got a great channel over there. He uses a lot of great video equipment and a lot of great sound equipment. He and Harold over at One Strange Adventure both have great channels because they do great photography and great sound. Now, I'm recording this mic in a very echoey room on purpose. I'm doing this on purpose because I'm using the laptop built-in microphone so that when I get this set up I can show you the difference. All right, what we have here is the NT1 AI-1 complete studio kit with audio interface. Let's open the box, see what's inside. All right, inside we have a very nicely packed kit. Let's see what's in each one. Start with the smallest one. This is a 6-meter cable. First thing out of the box is a 6-meter XLR cable. Got that Rode branding on there. Opening this up is the Rode audio interface. The AI-1 is a studio-grade audio interface suitable for connecting both microphones and musical instruments to a computer or tablet. It features an ultra-low noise preamp, a high-power headphone amplifier, and balanced line outputs. Switchable 48-volt phantom power facilitates the connection of condenser microphones, and zero latency monitoring mode allows for seamless recording. Now, zero latency on the microphone means that what you hear in your headset is what exactly you are speaking, not a moment later, because that can be very distracting if you're hearing yourself delayed in a microphone. Now, this is the manual just for the AI-1. I love the little gold dot that Rode uses to identify their product. Plus, it's very classy. There's also a gold dot here, you'll see, and it's also very shiny. Look at that. This is made out of high-grade aluminum. It's very sturdy. This box is very heavy. Quite impressive piece of equipment. And I have seen details of what's inside of here. The preamps are amazing. They are absolutely amazing what they've forced into this little tiny box. On the front, this connector here is 3-prong for microphones, and also you can plug a guitar or musical equipment in here as well. This is the volume control for the microphone. And if you turn it up too high, a red light will come on and let you know that you're over modulating. It's got a sine wave indicator light, and also whether you're in 48 volts or 24 volt mode, which is controlled by this button here. It's actually a button and a knob. And then also here is the volume control, separate preamp inside of here for your headset. Spinning it over on the back, we've got the Rode AI1. We have a USB-C connector, and the cable comes with a USB-C to standard USB connector. Since it is USB-C, this is compatible with Apple and PC version computers. So that's really nice. You actually have two outputs here to go out to speakers. You can plug these into your speakers, either your computer speakers or if you have professional speakers, and as you speak in here, it will come out there. That is pretty cool. This is an incredible piece of machinery in itself. This is enough to be excited about. The only setback on that one is it only controls one input and two outputs, which is all you need for streaming or voiceover work. Inside we've got a pop filter. It's also got the Rode screen on there, so a very nice screen. The one that I thought I was getting was going to be metal, not this material here. I'm still going to be happy because this is still Rode. It's good equipment. It's a great pop filter. It's got an adjustment on here. You can swivel it, and a standard connector on the other end. This is high grade, heavy equipment here. This is solid equipment, as you'd expect from Rode. This is called the SM6 shock mount. The main thing I ordered it for is in here. First thing out of the box is a nice little carrying sock, including the gold dot on the front. And look at that. There it is. That's what it's all about right there. That's what this whole thing is for. Might not be the accessories that I wished for, but I mean, you cannot complain about this. My friends, this is the NT1 microphone. If you look inside, there's a little gold 1-inch receiver plate right inside there. And they've got their gold dot here, which is their mark. For Rode, this also lets you know which way you're talking into the microphone. This is a condenser microphone. You don't talk this way. You talk into it this way. This is very heavy. This is extremely good quality. This is amazing. You can tell this is not a piece of plastic in your hand. This is very, very nice. This is what all the fuss is about right here. This is what I wanted, and this is an amazing piece of equipment. Also, the USB-C to standard USB connector is in here, also with the Rode emblem on it. And there it is. All it is a little tightener. You just drop the mic into it and tighten it down, just like that. And now you're hearing me talk through the Rode for the first time ever. I'm now talking to you through the Rode product, the Rode microphone. I don't have a mic stand yet, it's coming, but that will attach right here. I purposefully picked part of the house that has a really bad echo. It's very echoey in here, so now I'm testing the mic to see how it performs in an echo chamber. Echo is the opposite of what you want when using professional microphone or recording equipment. So we're seeing how this is going to handle this under the worst circumstances. I also purchased this. This is an Aokeo microphone isolation stand. It will mount to this little gadget right here once I get the microphone stand in. It will mount to that once that comes in. So this right here is an example of what you might hear if I was actually recording in a professional environment. I would not do it in this room, even with this shield and with this pop mic and all this equipment that you see here. I would do that in a quieter place, possibly even a closet, believe it or not. I know that sounds strange. You'd be surprised how many professionals record in the closet. It's just a good quiet place. The clothes absorb all the reflection and sound like that. So you're now hearing me talk for the first time ever on the Rode microphone. I'm going to play this back and see how it makes a difference. Here it is without the sound guard. This is it without the sound guard. This is it with the sound guard. Not really sure how that's going to do or what it's going to sound like. I've never heard this, so I'm going to play it back, and I'll be hearing it actually for the first time also along with you guys. Remember, there's no post-processing on this. You're hearing raw audio. I also, on the mic, I only have it turned up to midpoint, the midline. These lights right here indicate that you do have 48 volts, and the green light on the sine wave indicator indicates that I'm not overmodulating the mic. If you turn the mic up too far, it'll change colors. And that's what happens when you don't talk into the microphone. I gotta play that back and see how that sounds. This is from the front. This is what it sounds like from the side. This is what it sounds like from the back. This is what it sounds like from the other side. And this is what it sounds like when you properly apply This is the proper application of this microphone. Speaking into it directly from the front, this is what it sounds like when I apply some acoustic screening to see if it knocks out some of the echoes. And I've said a lot of S words in this, so let's see how that pop filter works to help reduce the S's and P's when you're popping and S-ing into your microphone. Well, there you have it. That was the initial review of this Rode microphone, the NT1 with the AI-1 interface. Pretty impressed with this thing, I gotta tell you. The sound, I've just played it back and listened to it for the first time. I can't tell a big difference for the acoustics on it, but I probably will once I get set up in an actual studio environment. Let me go ahead and do a reading on this product, see how it actually sounds. The NT1 AI-1 Complete Studio Kit with Audio Interface. The Complete Studio Kit contains everything you need to make professional quality recordings. The acclaimed NT1 large diaphragm microphone delivers superb detail and warmth and is one of the quietest microphones in its class for exceptional results on vocal, acoustic instruments, and percussion. The AI-1 interface offers an easy way to connect the NT1 to your computer for seamless recording. It features an ultra-low noise XLR input and a discrete high-power headphone amplifier for peerless recording, monitoring, and mixdown. The newer Combi Pack input also facilitates the connection of guitars, keyboards, and other instruments for complete flexibility. The complete studio kit also includes the studio-grade SM6 shock mount and pop filter with an XLR cable so you can get recording right away. Okay, I just reviewed that reading and I could hear a lot of breathing going on in the background. I think it's because I was up on the mic. You're really not designed to be up on the thing like that. So let's go ahead and see how this adjusts to when I'm trying to take a breath between sentences. I don't want to hear a bunch of breathing in there. Now I know we can fix all that in post. We can edit all that out, but you know, I've already spent hours editing this little 15-minute video, so I don't want to be editing out breathing. Let me go ahead and see how that works now that I've moved the mic a little bit further away from my voice. Okay, not to be nitpicky, but we're going to try this again. I could still make out a little bit of breathing. That type of thing. I don't want to hear that. So let's move this away even further. So say it would be off camera. Like right now, I would be doing a YouTube live stream right now. I'd be talking to you guys, and this thing would be just off the screen right there. I don't know how that's going to sound from that distance away, but let's give it a try. I might be a little picky, but I think it sounds best right about here. Just off screen was a little echoey, and too close is too breathy, but I think right about here would be great. I could still do YouTube, things like that. There is one more thing I can try though, is take the acoustic screen, put that on, and now pull it off the screen and see if it takes out any of the echo. But this is what it sounds like off the screen, and this is just inside the screen, not covering up my face, not blocking. It's still in the camera, it's still in the shot, or even right here in front of me. In this type of situation, the object here is to try to get rid of the echo. I do ask that you remember I am in an empty house. There's no furniture in here with some very few exceptions. So I do want you to know that the echo will be dissipated in a regular environment. Thank you for being with me for this tryout period. I'm pretty much trying this out with you guys. You're seeing it as I'm doing it. The only editing I really did was taking out the little spaces in between sentences. The rest of this stuff is straight through. Nothing has been adjusted for audio. Nothing. That's all straight audio. It's all raw audio. The video's been cut down to cut out little gaps and spaces and opening box, you know, stuff that you don't really need to see. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for being here with me. Thanks for sharing the world of the Thin Blue Lane RV life. We're trying to branch into audiobook technology and also voiceover technology, and this mic is a great start to that beginning.